Hello everyone, Techno here. This is a video about basic computer maintenance. If your computer is running a little bit slow, try to follow these procedures in the specific order that I mentioned in this video, and it should cure your problem. So, just a disclaimer alert, I am not an expert. I just noticed several patterns and I put them all together. If you're doing several of the quote-unquote dangerous measures that might clear your data, try to do some research first before doing those methods, as if you don't follow the proper procedures, proper research, it might lead to adverse outcomes relating data. So just a warning. Anyways, that covers my legal basis. So right, Techno 3 hours on computer maintenance. First step you should do is refresh. This will give your computer a chance to heal itself, at least temporarily. Refreshing the tab should clear the process in the tab. If the tab is the one that's causing all the problems, they should clear up the problem. Just cancel a tab and restart it, or just hit the reload button. Same thing for the browser, delete all the tabs and restart all the tabs, but make sure to save all your work on that browser. Next thing is refreshing the applications running, because resource hungry applications might be stealing some of the resources for your computer, and that might make other programs slower. So just try to refresh other applications running, systematic trial and error, to figure out which application is causing the problem. If that doesn't work, next step is restarting or rebooting your device. Right. So anyways, restarting or rebooting your device every so often has numerous benefits, including restarts and rebooting automatically activate updates, which basically give your computer like some downtime to like sort of heal itself, quote unquote heal itself. So gives your computer a chance to be compatible with newer softwares, and updates are necessary. So if you don't restart your computer for a long time, that might have an update backlog, which can have adverse effects for your computer. And also restarts and rebooting refresh all programs, and that might have all the benefits that I mentioned in the last section about resetting. If that doesn't work, what you should do is reallocate some of your files that might be causing problems. See, if you have an abundance of files such as photos, videos, unnecessary programs, other media, etc., what you should do is put those files on a specific labeled USB drive, a cloud folder, or an external hard drive to reduce strain on your internal hard drive. And if the internal hard drive is particularly full or has too many files in it, that could be the problem causing computer slowdown. So yeah, just a note. Also reallocating, deleting unnecessary programs that could be slowing down your computer. Right, so if you go to properties in the Windows device, you can see how your hard drive is doing. This is just very basic statistics, how much use space there is, how much free space there is, and how much total capacity there is. Gives you a sense of how much you're using on the hard drive. So don't let this get too full. That could adversely affect your hard drive. So what you should do is, if you want to clean up your disk, even if it's relatively empty, you should check up on your health of your computer, including hard drive. So do a disk cleanup that deletes any unnecessary files, temporary files that aren't used often. So yeah. Also, you can use a third-party extension that does more thorough cleanup, but make sure it is a verified source. And hopefully these 3 steps should have solved your problem by now, but if it doesn't, here's this next quote-unquote bonus step. This step is a very draconian measure, and it should only be used as a last resort if none of the previous options work, because this tends to delete at least some of your data, if not all of your data on the device. So when doing this, make sure to back up all of your data. First, you should reset not frequently used programs by deleting any extensions, data, passwords, etc. Bring the program to its default, in other words, and that should cure the problem if the problem is with that particular program or programs. But if that doesn't work, you'll have to go a little bit further into your computer by resetting frequently used programs. Again, same procedure. Bring the program to its defaults, but make sure to save your data in a specific secure location so you can access it later and input all the data into your program when you use it again. If the previous two steps don't work, what you should do is go to your browser or browsers and reset all the data there. Extensions, particular extensions on programs and browsers such as FED Speed Dial for one, are particularly resource hungry. So if you reset those extensions or delete them altogether, and abundance of search history, download history, password autofills, and other data can slow down a browser because it takes resources for each the certain amount of data you have. More data you have, the more resources the computer needs to call up that data. So if you reset browser to default, it should fix the problem if the problem is with the browser. If none of these steps work, what you should do is reset your operating system. There are several options, at least on Windows. There should be on other operating systems. Partial resets reset your data, some amount of your data, and delete any unnecessary apps that didn't come as defaults. And a full reset is basically a factory reset. It brings the computer to its absolute default state. It's basically refurbishes the computer, deletes anything and everything that did not come with the computer when you first bought it, when it was first manufactured. So make sure when you're doing any of these resetting options relating data, make sure to save your data somewhere so it makes it easier to get back to normal with the computer. So alright, those are my tips on computer maintenance. I hope you found it useful, cured your problem, fixed your problem with the computer, and anyways, bye until next time. And more videos are coming soon, so stay tuned and enjoy your day.